My real name, as you would find me in a DORA license search, is Willie Stewart. But everybody calls me Wes, so you can call me Wes. And the company is Mile High Luxury Real Estate. We are located in Denver, and our company covers the greater Denver metro area. So we have agents east, west, north, south. So we really have it all covered. So the luxury market specifically saw one of its best boosts during the pandemic. The greater Denver metro area saw an overall growth since about May of last year, and 2020 saw a record number of deals being completed, and that was across all markets, from luxury to smaller homes. The only market that did not see strong growth was condominiums, and that can be attributed to kind of pandemic fears. People didn't want to be sharing space, having to share elevators, open doors that weren't their front door, things of that nature. In addition to that, the Denver metro area and even the Front Range saw strong growth from buyers relocating from out of state. And especially in the luxury market, we saw buyers coming from big cities where their dollar went a lot further. So you would see, clients and buyers coming where they're selling maybe a condo or a townhouse in the city, and being able to come and get double or even triple the square footage in a single family home in the Denver metro area. I would describe it as amenities. So homes that are going to have things like a home gym, a swimming pool, and amenities could also be, in walking distance, good walkability. But it could also be seclusion, a lot of acreage, things like that. People who are buying in the luxury market, and the luxury market's hard to define, whether you define it as $1 million plus or a house that's bigger than 3,000 square feet. It's hard to define exactly what the luxury market is, but people who are spending more are looking to get more out of the house. So, and that could mean so many different things to different people. And so it's hard to say, luxury buyers are looking for X. For some people it is, a luxury condo downtown where they can walk to the Performing Arts Center and great restaurants. For other people, they need 50 acres and a barn because they want to get a horse, or are already into equestrian activities. But so that's kind of how I define amenities. And that is really what we've seen a shift in luxury buyers looking for in their homes. I would say competency is huge. Drive and patience is certainly a trait, because higher dollar clientele don't move nearly as fast as people who are purchasing or selling in lower price points. I think one of the most important things is belief in yourself, that you really have to believe that you are capable of working with someone who has needs that you may not be accustomed to either living in your own life or working with. And kind of staying on that track, I think that it's important to talk to and learn from agents who have worked in the luxury sphere. I think one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of agents make is to not pick up the phone and call another agent and ask questions. I would say more than half of the agents out there will take 5 or 10 minutes to talk with you, answer your questions, and give you a little bit of their life experience and career experience. So that would be one thing. It would be for newer agents who want to break into luxury, pick up the phone, call an agent who works in the luxury sphere, and have 3 or 4 questions to ask them. Questions like, how did you get into working, in luxury? What are some of the questions I should be asking luxury clientele? And, and also, would you be willing to mentor me? Because you never know who might be looking to exit the business and ready to take on a mentee and one day hand over their book of business to them. So there are some luxury certifications, and you'll see, there's luxury summits. There are different opportunities to learn more about working in the luxury markets through the education side. But a big part of it is getting your foot in the door, getting that first deal, and then following that up with marketing, whether it's paper marketing, mailers, internet advertising, reinvesting in yourself. But a lot of times, to get your foot in the door, it takes hard work and grinding. I mean, picking up the phone and calling for sale by owners and expireds, door knocking, getting into the areas where there are the luxury, the homes that you want to sell, and meeting the people. Going to networking events where you have an opportunity to meet high net worth individuals. The way that real estate gets done and the way you build a pipeline is through interactions and conversations. And the best leads and the best clientele are the ones that come organically, and it's about building trust. If you can find opportunities to meet high net worth individuals and be creative about how you're going to get into those spaces, whether it's going to a car show, a luxury car show, or any kind of conference that you can get into that might have high net worth individuals. I mean, one of the places that I found interesting and heard stories is like going to an auction, a Sotheby's auction or a Christie's auction, and just meeting people and having conversations and not being a secret agent. You need to get it out there that you are a real estate agent. I think that's what it really comes down to, is maximizing the number of interactions and conversations you're having with high net worth individuals will get you the opportunities to represent them.